Sagittarius, welcome to the Tarot Room. My name is Robyn. And Sag, today we're going to do a what you need to know right now style reading. Let's see what you need to know right now, baby. So before we get into the reading, Sag, a lot of you who had asked, so thank you so much for asking and caring. I just sprained my wrist. I did it during Kung Fu. I know, right? So we was doing this thing called horse stance rapid punches, and I put a weighted glove on my hand to make my arm stronger. And I just kind of pulled the ligament like right in this part of my wrist. So it's healing up nicely. It's almost been a week. This is the second brace that I've had. It's a lot smaller than the other one. And as soon as I can do my hair, I just have a little trouble kind of like twirling the brush. So as soon as I can do my hair again, you know, we'll get back to regular programming here on the Tarot Room. But it's healing up nicely, guys. So thanks for asking. Thanks for your concern. It's all good. It's just a little sprain. All right, let's get into your reading and let's see what you need to know right now. Spirit guides, what does Sagittarius need to know right now? All right, Saggie, we got ourselves a loop. So someone's going round and round. Someone's on a train here going through the same thing. Let's see what we can do about getting you off this train. Spirit guides, what does Saggy need to know? Ooh, what direction is this? This is in reverse. Okay. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Saggy. Okay. How is this going to affect Sagittarius? How is this going to affect Sag? The Five of Pentacles. Okay. And advice is the Three of Pentacles. And on the bottom of the deck, we have ourselves a Six of Wands. Okay, what's under that? The King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here at that King of Cups. Okay. Let's get into it. Let's talk about you, and let's see what you need to know right now. Why is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? What you saying about this to Sag? What is... Oh. Well. Okay. And there's a King of Pentacles here. There's a Nine of Pentacles. And the Moon. There's some fears here. There's the Emperor. And the Ace of Swords. My instincts when I saw the Two of Swords and the Three of Pentacles was someone who's kind of not necessarily accepting help. So I think it might be a very specific reading we're coming into. Take it or leave it. Take it as it resonates, Sag. But what I feel is there's a Sag out there who's extremely independent. You take care of yourself. You do things on your own. Maybe no one's been there to help you in the course of your life, or when people helped you, it came with conditions. And there's an element here of just being very independent and not wanting help. But there's also an element here of sometimes we do need help. Sometimes we can't do things on our own, right? And sometimes we do need to accept assistance, whether it's from friends, family, the government, whatever kind of tough times are upon the Sagittarius that this is for. There could be, and there's a lot of pentacles here, so there could be some financial challenges and some financial struggles here. It could be a lack of finding a job or finding the resources. But there's an element here, and what you need to know right now is it's not weak to ask for help. In life, there's going to be times where you give, and there's going to be times when you receive. And if you're in that challenge and in that time when it's time to receive, that's okay. There's nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing to be embarrassed of. It's part of the ebbs and flows of life. So don't be afraid to ask for help or to ask for assistance or to accept help and assistance in order to help you through some challenges, because it might bring some stability in. There's the Eight of Pentacles, and there's the Nine of Cups. There's a Ten of Pentacles. So it's a reminder that, again, it's just temporary. You know, the situation that you're facing, it's not permanent. It is temporary. There's a lot of prosperity and abundance after you get out of this situation. And it is coming to an end, but don't be afraid to accept help if you need help as you're going through it. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you a failure. It just means you're experiencing the ebbs and flows of life, and you'll pay it forward when you're in the position to be able to pay it forward and help someone else who's in the position to need help. Okay, that's what you need to know right now. Now, the Five of Pentacles is how this affects you. It's like I feel like there's someone out there who needs a food bank or needs to accept government assistance or something, and they're against that. They don't want to, and they're feeling pretty bad about themselves. But again, yeah, see, it's just temporary. The Three of Wands in the world is in reverse, and there's a Six of Wands. You're giving this a lot. I think that someone, it's really making you feel less than, or making you feel like a failure, making you feel like you're not, you're just not where you want to be at this point in time in life. And it is a tough time in life right now all over the world. So, you know, the Three of Wands and the world is in reverse it might make you feel pretty crappy. It might make you feel like a failure, but this is a reminder that it's not. It's coming to an end. The world is in reverse, though, so you're not quite where you want to go yet, but you will get what you want. So it's just not being afraid to ask for help, but I think asking for help or seeking assistance outside of yourself here for this is going to make you feel bad. And it's just a reminder that it's just temporary. It's not, the world is in reverse, so the world when it's in reverse is kind of like an energy where you feel like you're not living up to your fullest potential. You feel like you're not where you should be. You know, maybe you're looking at other people and comparing yourselves to other people, or maybe you're just comparing yourselves to your goals. But, you know, Saggy, sometimes life throws you curveballs, and sometimes you got to do what you got to do in order to get out of this cycle and to get out of this pattern. and asking for help isn't the end of the world, but I feel like it's going to make you feel very crappy. Yeah, there, I cut on the Three of Swords. It's going to make you feel bad about yourself. There's a Five of Wands. You're very conflicted. But remember, it's only temporary, and it's just something that you're doing in order until you get into a better position. Because the advice is the Three of Pentacles. Let's understand that. I think it's like to remember that there's always people there for you. There's always caring people, you know. I know sometimes we look out in the world, and I see comments on YouTube all the time about it, like, people are insane, the world's insane, everybody's gone crazy, all these weird comments. And I don't disagree. But remember, we live in a dual world. So for every insane person, there's a sane person. For every evil person, there's a kind person, right? For every evil act, there's a kind act coming up behind it. So we kind of live in that balance, and God will create that balance to you know, I believe that. And that's the process and the concept of duality. So the advice is to know that opportunities are going to come. The advice is to know this does not affect you and your independence and your life and your future. It's just a temporary situation. And there's the Seven of Cups with the Four of Cups. So you have options, you have choices, right? Might not be easy. Maybe you got to take an online course, get some student debt in order to spruce up a skill to improve your financial situation. Maybe you got to find a job where you're feeling or are more valued and appreciated. But it's letting you know that you always have options. We may not always like them, but we have to exercise the options that we have. We never know how things are going to turn out, but know that it does not affect your independence. It doesn't affect your sovereignty. It doesn't affect you in the long run. It's just part of the cycle and the ebbs and flows of life. So, and there she is trying to offer help, and there he is with his arms crossed again, right? So it tells me that there are people who want to help you, Sag. There are people who want to provide assistance. Oh, some of you, I think you're a single mom or dad, and you just have a lot of children, and it might just be very stressful and have a lot on your plate. I know that feeling. So it's not being afraid to reach out to your friends and family, or, you know, the programs around you, and know that it's just temporary. And if you are sprucing up your skills, maybe someone's gone back to school here and in order to get a better skill, to better their life, or whatever that would be, they're just temporary sacrifices that you have to make. And sometimes in life, to get ahead, we do need to make sacrifices. And I feel that the King of Cups here is letting you know it's temporary. There's a Six of Wands. So you're going to get where you want to go. You are going to get out of this jam. And the King of Cups is just reminding you that it's temporary, right? He's my cool as a cucumber, let me get out of the building, and the building's on fire guy, because he knows, like, if we look at this card, this king's in a pickle of a jam, right? He's in the middle of the ocean. There's this little fish attacking him. We got some pirates behind him. They're coming at him. But he's calm, he's cool, and collected. He's going to go with the water. He's going to go with the flow. And he's going to get out of the situation, and he trusts that he is going to get out. Okay. Sag, that's what you need to know right now. So let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. And then we'll jump back into the tarot, and we'll see what other messages come through to help, you know, get out of that jam, get out of the situation, get to where you want to be. What does Sagittarius need to surrender to here when it comes to this situation? Spirit guides, what does Sagittarius need to surrender to? It's not liking me. All right, let's cut. I don't know why I said that 3 times. I feel like I'm on, remember that genie wish? That genie, remember? Damn, what was that? You know, genie, and I don't know. I know you guys know who I'm talking about, that little genie lady, that show from the 70s. Yeah, there it is. That's what's up. People who believe in miracles will experience miracles. So, oh, shit, okay. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. You know, metaphysics, my favorite teacher, as many of you probably know, besides Jesus, of course, is Florence Scovel Shim. And she talks about demanding what's yours, and it will come in the most divine timing. If you're short on money, demand that you have the money to pay your rent, to get that food on your table, and it will come. But you got to believe it. You have to believe in that demand. You have to believe in that command. You have to speak it with conviction. Tell the universe you want help. And maybe it's the universe that's going to come and help you, and not necessarily an individual or a person. So don't forget that. What's the spirit animal here for Sagittarius to help, spirit guides? Bear, strength. Yeah. The bear symbolizes a strong source of support in times of difficulty and adversity. It might be time for you to stand for your beliefs or your truth with strength and confidence. You're free to roam at will and to follow your path. All right, I want to get your channeled message. Let's get your future and abundant message here. What is all set? Ooh, what's the future and abundant message? Who wants to appear to Sagittarius today? What do they want to say, baby? What do they want to say? Sashetsa, creating and writing. Okay, one moment, Sag. Let me get your channeled message. We'll get your future. We'll get your abundant message. I do read from the book. Each card has, a different abundant love, work, travel, yada, yada. And I'm really desperately afraid of getting it wrong, and I don't want to get one wrong. So let me grab your message here. Come now and listen to me as we construct plans together for your next project and your future life. Your success is my joy, and the star energies from Sirius will add to this project, for as I create the heavens, I will create you as my next star. Few know how to connect to my starry energies, but those like you who do will succeed in this life, and then you'll become a star in the sky, never to return to the harsh earth as a human, as you are blessed by Sasheta. The abundance is the universe is pouring its abundance upon you now, so stop and collect it. And the future message is your future is written in the stars, so focus on the greater purpose of your life for now, and success will be yours. All right, all right. For those of you where this is a challenge in your career, let me grab some career advice here. Spirit guides, what's the career advice for Sagittarius? Flexibility, yeah. You know what I always say, it's not the strong that survive, it's those who adapt that survive. Okay, let's get this. You'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there, because this too shall pass. All right, Sag, let's get back to the tarot and let's see what else you need to know right now. Let's see what other messages your guides want to pass along, what else they want to say. Spirit guides, what else you want to say to the Sag? Talk to us. Here's the King of Swords. There's the Knight of Pentacles, okay? And there's your stability. Oh, and there's you. And there's the Seven of Cups, wondering when you'll be stable. Okay, so this is an element of, in this situation, the King of Swords, he's my planner card. Sometimes we got to remove our emotions and just get real logical, just get real serious, just get real neutral and say, what do I got to do to get to where I want to go? And he's creating your plan. I believe that when we put spells out in the world, spelling is a spell, it just solidifies our plan. It solidifies your manifestation. So write it down. When I was, accomplishing, one goal of mine was losing weight. So I lost like 100 pounds, and I wrote down my goal. I wrote down my time frame. I wrote down what I was going to do. I signed and I dated it, put it on my fridge and put it on my cupboards, and I repeated it. I repeated it and I repeated it. Accomplished my goal through discipline, patience, and hard work. It took like 6 or 7 months, maybe 8 months, but through discipline, through hard work, you can accomplish this. You can get the goal. You can get to where you want to go. So I feel like they're telling you to plan. Write down your plan, cast that spell into the universe, sign and date it, commit to it, and give yourself the patience, the discipline, and the time to bring that into fruit. I don't know what I was going to say, fruitful, to bring fruitful energy into your life. Maybe I was going to say fruitful, and then I was going to say frugality. Then I said nothing. So there might be an element where you got to be frugal here. Know your difference between your needs and your wants. Get real creative, sell shit on Kijiji or YouTube, not YouTube, Facebook Marketplace or whatever, right? In order to bring money in, whatever that would be. It's kind of getting creative as you're going through the challenge. Sagittarius, create your plan, cast your spell, be disciplined, commit to it, and you're going to get to exactly where you want to go. And the Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Stability, right? But she's also the Queen of Self-Awareness. So when we go through these challenges, when we go through these initiations and these tests, we really learn how much resilience we got, how strong we are, and how proud we're going to be of ourselves as we see the progress, as we see the potential, and as we get ourselves out of the pickle of a jam that has presented itself to you. And remember, the oldest of the souls will have the biggest challenges in these lives. So you knew that you could handle it. You knew that your spirit could do it. So write your spell, cast it, sign and date it, repeat it, right? Repeat, 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 and say discipline, Sag, because you will get out of this jam. There's a lot of prosperity. We have the Six of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's your prosperity. There's your success. And they just want to highlight creating your plan and sticking to it. And don't give up on yourself here, Saggie. All right, Sag, that's what I got. That's what's up. And that's what you need to know right now. So I really wish you the best of luck getting out of that jam. And don't forget to use the resources that are available to you. And don't be embarrassed to do that if you need to do that, Sag. And remember, just pay it forward when you get yourself in a better position and help others who are where you are right now. So, Saggie, I do hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it benefited you. And as always, if you like my style, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe. It does help my channel to grow. So thank you, Sagittarius. I do always appreciate your support. And let's close your reading off today with a yes or no question. Okay, ask again. So if you got a yes or no question, send the vibe, send the energy my way. Spirit guides, yes or no? What's the answer? Oh, they want me to close it off with a message after as well, so I will. But yes or no, what's the answer for Sag? Yes or no? Can we get an answer, please? Spirit, talk to us, baby. Talk to us. Okay, there we go. They want me to take the bottom one. Okay. The answer is negative. All right, Sag, let's close it off with the final message today. They'd like to pass one along. What's the final message, Spirit? What do you want to say? There it is. To be yourself in a world that's constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. So heed your inner calling. What is it that makes you different from others? And what unique expression do you most desire in this life? That's what I have, Sag. I really do wish you the best of luck. Until next time.